I'm gonna try and tag. I can tag you though.
I'm really loving this.
Are you? Which one? Which account are you
I
tagging
like
me
that. It
from?
looks
That's
like your
probably what it
head.
is. Cause ain't your Facebook link to
Today's my
your
Audie
account?
birthday. I'm wishing my
You probably got
Audie.
my friend on both accounts.
Oh, Harvey.
That's probably what it is. You probably linked to me.
Come on, what
Are you
Asia?
doing it from your Mormon account or your
That's what she said. What Asia?
Neither.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where's Asia?
I'm on trending page.
What?
You can't
Crimea.
tag me in trending
Where's
because I'm
Asia?
administrator, I thought.
I can tag
Oh, really?
there.
Oh, wow. Maybe that's
Is our business spotlight coming?
I can.
Yeah, she
I
coming.
can
I
tag
called
you
her.
there too.
She said she was not coming.
maybe that's something.
Continue to take the lead.
With trending.
Oh, brother.
Welcome to Trending the Triad.
Woo! Get it.
I am so happy to be back on Trending the Triad. I have been gone a couple weeks, you guys, handling other things and handling production. But I'm glad to be back, you guys.
Yeah.
Glad you're back.
We missed you.
Thank you, babe. I just want to say you guys have been doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you, love.
Thank you. We
Phenomenal.
appreciate that.
And if you guys don't know, the whole month of September shows have been literally put together and produced by our own Zeal LaFleur. Give her up.
Yeah, let's go.
So I'm very excited about today's show. We have some wonderful talent, a wonderful business spotlight, and let's go ahead and get to it. What's going on in the world today, Miss Valinda?
Okay, well, let's talk about some trending tea. All right, guys. So I don't know if you know, because apparently a lot of people don't know, but we are right now in early voting for our mayor.
All right.
Like, a lot of people I don't think know, because according to the last time we voted for mayor in 2015, only about 509 people voted. Right. So apparently no one really knows what's going on, or apparently who our current mayor is. But that's really, really important,
Right.
you know, because you have to think about what's going on. And really the only people who can, I don't want to say stop Trump, but combat him are the people like this that we're putting in, the representatives. You're also voting for your House of Representatives as well. So you definitely want to get out and vote. Early voting already started. I have some places and locations, because it's voting for Greensboro, Burlington, and High Point. So what's a lot going on. So I don't know if y'all know, but I'm going to put the information on the trending page. But if you want to go vote, you can do it Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, you cannot vote. But in October, this first week, you can do it again from 8 to 5. And you can do it downtown in Greensboro or in High Point. And we'll put more information up. But definitely go ahead and go out and vote. That's important.
Very important.
That's very important, and that's a very important topic. Actually, a young man that we're actually going to be having on the show early October is actually going to go over the voting process and things like that. So look forward to that show in October. We'll be announcing pretty soon. But that's so important for you guys to get out there and vote, because that's who is actually representing us in D.C. So make sure that you are voting for mayor and voting for these representatives, because that's who are actually going to have to actually bring those laws together to benefit us all. So that's a good look right there.
Absolutely, no problem.
That's a good look right there. And I just want to speak on, just because it's kind of going crazy all over social media, what is going on with the NFL and the kneeling?
Child.
What is going on?
From what I understand with the NFL, there are a lot of teams that have decided to finally step up. So if you remember, like last year, only one person really stepped up, and he ended up losing his job, right? So now, with everything going on, a lot of teams have decided to step up and actually kneel. For example, the Cowboys, the owner even came out, everyone lined up, got down. Now, I'm not a Cowboy fan, but that was respectable. I mean, hats off to you for that. I salute that.
I salute that as well, and I actually shared it on my page. I'm not, when I was in Atlanta, Michael Vick, I was a big Michael Vick fan. And I literally, I followed the Atlanta Falcons. I was at the games, tailgating. But when I moved to North Carolina, no shade to the Panthers. But, the Atlanta Falcons is my team. I was there for almost 13 years. That is my team. And I really took notice, again, with football, with this whole kneeling situation, because I think I saw Trump on he was saying something like, them SOBs need to be fired.
Yes.
Our president was
Alabama.
on TV saying SOBs, they need to be fired, they need to be this. I need you to concentrate on the White House, honey. Like, you doing stuff, you doing too much. Like, for real, you doing way too much. And the actual, the players and the owner of the Cowboys actually all kneeled this last game and locked arms. It kind of like brought, because I'm part of a sorority, so it kind of looked like a brotherhood type thing. That was a powerful picture.
But why didn't the Panthers do that? The Panthers did nothing. Now, let me not say they did nothing, because they didn't put their hand over their heart and do the full pledge thing. I think Cam had a towel over his neck and he was holding the ends of it. And some people were stretching. So, they weren't really participating, but at the same time, they didn't kind of go all in. How do y'all think that what does that say about North Carolina? Because what just happened in Charlotte with the riots? I mean, North Carolina has been affected. So for them not to stand up and say anything, I mean, what?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I mean, those young men, they do have families,
Right.
and they have jobs. And at the end of the day, you have to respect that. You know, they didn't go as far as putting their hands over. They made a gesture without making a gesture. I'm gonna say that. Sometimes you gotta kind of peel back the layers and kind of see things for what it is. And for them not to have put their hands over their chest and really go through the full thing, to me, it said a lot.
Right.
Even if he was standing there with his hands on his towel and somebody was over there stretching, it said a lot without saying.
They played it safe.
Yeah, they played it safe. I don't blame them.
They took it technical.
Right.
I can imagine they said, you better not kneel.
Them boys got $40, $50 million contract.
We ain't got to
That's
kneel.
what they said.
That's fine.
They had a meeting prior before and talked about it, and they came out and said that they think that this is damaging the game. Like, it's just too much politics in the game, and it's killing it. So, I mean, they did have a conversation, the owners, with the team captains, and say that, so I guess it is a gesture without a gesture.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
smart.
It is what it is.
Smart.
It is
I'll
what it
take
is.
it.
Right. Right. We'll take it.
Well, what's going on with this pop culture?
Oh, my baby from Podak Yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
But for real, I'm just proud of her because she is one of the Love and Hip Hop artists who actually has music out there. She finally
ahead,
hit
Cardi.
#1, y'all. So
Go ahead,
salute to
Cardi.
B.
Congratulations.
She made
Get
it.
it.
So I'm happy for her. So make some music with some substance next time, girl, so I can put you up there with like Lauryn Hill and all of them.
Shut up.
Nobody gonna touch Lauryn Hill and them. I'm just saying, some substance, okay? So look, can you imagine Cardi like dropping all that and going to like Cole? That's in my dreams. It's not gonna happen, but that's not the point. Make your money, girl. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm very proud. And I think Cardi represents like every little sister or every cousin, like the fun cousin, the cousin that's always on every set that everybody wants to come to the party. To me, that's who she represents.
She about her money. That's
And
why
she's
I
about her
appreciate
money.
Yes.
She's very real about who she is. She don't try to put on no face for anybody.
That's why I like
And
her.
I respect her for what she's doing and who she is. And like she says, everybody like, she need to be a role model. Stop talking about she's a stripper. Stop talking about this.
Well, that's life.
Everybody got a pass, y'all.
Right.
We do.
Everybody got a pass.
We all got to pass.
We do. Okay.
But we not going to go there. All I'm saying is, like she said, be a role model to your own kids, for real. Like, you got to feel some of that anyway. Yeah.
Well, that's facts.
She said when she was younger, she wanted to be like her mama.
Well,
Her mama used to cook. Her mom used to clean. She used to make sure everything was straight. That's who she wanted to be like. Her mama to her was everything. Now, she grew up a little different, but that's not the point.
Right.
She loved her mama. She take care of her mama. She pay her mama bills.
She do. She
Y'all
said that
catch
in the
that?
song.
I'm trying to pay my mama bills. I'm trying to get there.
Congrats.
Value y'all,
You
mama.
deserve it.
Hello?
R.I.P.
I do. I love my mama.
Girl, don't get me started.
Shout out to
Don't
Miss
get me started.
Bakari. I love you, girl. I love you, Miss Bakari. Hey, baby.
Hey, Tina.
Look, I ain't doing it, Victoria. Have a good day. Okay.
Tell you.
But anyway, another thing in pop culture, and I'm just gonna touch on. I'm gonna leave it alone. What else going on with Kylie Jenner being pregnant
Girl.
at 20 years old by
She's 20?
Travis Scott?
Wait.
thought she went with Tiger.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't she with Tiger? What are we talking
She
about?
been left Tiger.
I would love Tiger, too.
Well, he is a little. Okay, that's neither here nor there.
Right.
So now she with Travis.
Scott.
What? And now she pregnant. I didn't know she was 20 because she act like she grown. I mean, like grown.
Hey.
So.
But the meme was they had a picture of what she used to look like and what she looks like now, and they're saying what the baby gonna look like.
What you mean?
You know they're going to do that. She in the public eye. There's no way to get away from that. It's going to happen.
You know she don't look nothing like she used to look.
No.
She used to look like Bruce.
That puberty is money.
Y'all so wrong. Talking about
I take a little bit of that puberty. I didn't get that. I had the
Well,
opposite
that's
surgery. She
well. I
skipped
mean,
that.
if the baby gonna be a Kardashian, you already know it's gonna be.
The baby gonna be straight.
All types of body work, so they'll fix it. They'll fix it. But that's.
together.
I wonder how her parents feel and everybody else and Kim and them.
Well, I don't know. They're good
Scott,
at
though?
they're good at publicity, and they're good at wrapping it up in a pretty package
Right.
and making it look like
Glamorous.
it's gonna be glamorous.
Like
and
Fergie said.
she's probably gonna do a campaign about being an early age mother and things like that. Salute to the mom because she know how to get that paper. She know how to
market everything.
She know how to market you like it ain't no other.
Or you're pregnant?
real.
That's okay. We're coming out with Plan Bs for you. Okay?
Right.
College dinner edition.
I'm serious. Like for real, she would do that.
I ain't mad at it.
I
You might as well. Might as well.
So, salute to her if that's what she
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kylie.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know what this next segment is about.
Yes.
One of my favorite segments. Favorite
I'm
segments.
so excited.
So am I.
Chime time.
Let's do it. Okay.
Run that question.
Run that question, chime time.
Love at first sight real.
I'll go last.
I'll go first. I personally have never experienced it. I've never experienced a love at first sight type
Never.
situation. I always think when you first meet somebody, it's lust initially.
Right.
I think you have to be physically attracted. I think it's a physical attraction first, and then for some people, because sometimes it could be a mental thing.
Yes, that is very true.
You can catch my mind.
That's
Say
it. You
that
got
all the
it.
time. What I
Yeah,
tell
but
you.
Brian, you got it.
Calm down.
Get my mind.
Cause I mean,
right.
real talk. I've been married for a long time. I've been married a long time. He caught my mind first.
Right.
He caught my mind first.
That's
It was
right.
my mind. I'm gonna take care of you. I forgot I had to work no more.
Mindset. You hear me?
That mindset was set.
Like, I'm good.
I mean, I don't really think like you said, I've never experienced love at first sight. I mean, I think that would be lust because it really, if you're talking about experience, like loving someone or love at first sight, then you're purely going off of looks. Like, nothing about them. Like,
Right.
at first sight, they haven't said anything. Not first conversation. So
got a hat on.
it's like, I mean, it's really just
I have
a
another thing.
lust.
Can you elaborate a little bit more, Rashad Mormon, Chime Time?
Right.
What is love at first sight? What is that? Elaborate a little bit more on that for us because I just don't see it.
Right.
I don't see it either. I think it's more so like wishful thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more like you're falling in love with the idea that this person can be, someone that you can marry or be with for a while. So I feel like you're falling in love with the actual idea, but not like falling in love with someone at first sight. It's a bunch of baloney.
Cliche. It's
I
really
believe it.
That's real.
I don't think it's real.
Now, I hate to meet a guy with a hat on. Y'all seen it? Did y'all see what I put? I'm going to post it on trending. It was like, your Uber pulls up. What you going to do? It was this fine brown-skinned dude with tats. He was beard game. No shirt on. He was fine, right? But I was like, what that hairline look like? You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Hairline will mess it all up, though.
People get hat-fished every day, okay? There is no such thing.
Well, what if he got a hairline and he go bald later?
I
Well,
don't like bald men, so that's a problem. I need the dreads.
Mine thin a little bit.
Ow.
all I'm saying is, if you got the shaved head for it, you good. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. My daddy, no, he just go
If
that
you
way.
love
my
me,
option.
it's not gonna matter. I'll be
Well,
like,
true.
baby, go ahead,
Love ain't
go
gonna
ahead.
matter.
And rub
cut
your
it off.
crystal ball. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's clean.
Eventually. But ain't no love at first sight. It's
No,
lust.
it's not. It's the idea, like you said. I agree with that 100%. It's just an idea.
Yeah, I mean, we're not
Wake
really
up.
doing that. I mean, like, really. Like,
Boy,
and
crazy.
most time when you see people, it be out in like a club or something, and it be dark. What you looking at? You can't even see
Ooh,
them.
girl, the light come on and tell all the truth.
Right, you be sad in the morning. Stop. I'm just saying. So, that was a wonderful question. For real though.
So I think the consensus says there is. I don't believe, and she don't believe, and she don't believe, and he don't believe that there is love at first sight.
not.
No matter what movies y'all see out there, no matter what
Come out of La La Land. Come out of
you
there.
got going on, no, there is no love at first sight.
What do y'all think? I mean, definitely keep in mind
Yeah.
this is an interactive show.
Give us your
Talk
ideas.
to us.
Yeah, let us know. Comment. I mean, guys, do y'all think it's love at first sight? I mean, we already know the answer to that, so.
We can't say that. It's some suckers out there. I'm
Let me
sorry,
tell you
y'all.
something. No,
Sorry,
I
not
think it's
sorry.
different between females and males because, honey, a guy smash on sight. Honey.
On sight. Don't even matter, dark or, look, it could be light.
They will smash on sight. They don't care if they look like silverbacks. They don't care. They don't care if they looking like Cardi, silverbacks, Beyonce.
Whoop.
They don't care.
Bon Qui in there.
So I guess with some men, I'm just gonna keep it honest. Now y'all know I'm back on the show. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it hot.
Keep it hot.
I'm gonna keep it all the way
Go
hot.
on.
You know what I'm saying? Guys don't care. They don't care.
They
Girl,
don't love
love
you, girl.
Yeah.
They don't love you.
They don't.
Room
Gucci, you
112.
love
So,
me. Gucci don't love me.
well, yeah,
No disrespect to the silverback.
right. But again,
Wrong bag.
please leave your comments. We want to know what you guys think, okay? Like, for real. And if you have a question, maybe you want us to answer.
Ask it.
Ask it. Interactive show.
Just for
For
you.
real.
Just for you.
We'll be sweating for y'all. Triad and Triad.
That's right. On to our next segment, which is our business spotlight. This is one of my favorite spotlights because I know her personally, and I am so excited to have her on the show. I'm gonna let Miss Celia Flair bring her on.
Y'all, I need you guys to give it up for the owner of Something Borrowed, Miss Lori Pope.
Woo!
Come on, beauty.
Hey, Lori. I'm good.
All right, Miss Lori, Miss Pope. How you doing, baby? Good.
You're
That's
welcome.
good. All right, so you own your own candy bar station. Yes. Okay. Downtown Greensboro. Y'all know that's a pretty penny, so she putting in work.
Right.
Okay.
That's facts.
Amen.
Let them know. I see you got your thing going on. You switched locations and everything. Yes. All right, so tell us about you. I already put your bio out there, so they have an idea who you are. Anything you want to share?
Well, my name is Lori Pogue, and my husband and I own Something Borrowed Candy Bar Stations. We are located downtown Greensboro. We've been in business for going on 5 years next year. And our claim to fame is being able to candy coordinate our candy bar stations with your event colors. So if you're getting married, for example, and your colors are navy blue and coral, we would provide candy bar station. We also do dessert bars as well, but they would be in colors that complement your wedding colors. We don't only just do weddings. We do sweet 16s, anniversary parties.
Nice.
We do proms, pretty much anything, any event that you would need favors for. And recently, this past March, we got a lot of slack from parents because they wanted us to start showing the kids some love. And we got a lot of requests to come to people's house and set up candy bars or do kids parties. And so we decided to open a venue downtown.
Wow.
And we really didn't know how it would go. So we only signed a 6-month lease, and to our favor, it went great. We actually outgrew our party room in about 3 months. So.
Wow, look at God.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Look at God.
So there we do mainly do children's parties where the activity that they do, we provide cupcake decorating, candy apple making, cookie decorating, and candy crafts like candy necklaces. We do candy bingo, stuff like that. Yeah, so and it's boys too, so we do co-ed parties as well. And you also can rent our space out. Like this past weekend, we had a gender reveal at our space. So it can hold about 70 people. So if you want to do something small, it's perfect for a smaller event. And the kids love it. The thing that I really like about it, you don't want a lot of kids in your house. You can bring them to our space. We provide everything from the invitations to the activity.
Wow.
We even do the favors, the plates,
That's
napkins,
amazing.
That
everything.
is.
Yeah.
Sounds
No
fun
one
as an
is.
adult.
Right.
Yeah, so And we actually do Girls Night Out as well. We have Girls Night Out this Friday, and we're having an edible arrangements class where we're teaching you how to make your own edible arrangements so you can stop giving them your money.
Right. Dip a strawberry.
So the class is $30. It comes with cocktails or beverages, and the materials for the activity, and then also we have refreshments as well. So, it's fun girls' night out. It's 7 to 9 p.m. And we're located at 412 East Market Street. We're right near Cadillac Garage. So, So come on down if you're looking for something to do, or fun girls' night. We have a few seats left. So you can go on our website www.somethingborrowed. That's BAR like candy bar. OWED borrowed.com. But yeah,
Nice.
That is amazing.
She said everything. I had to ask a question. She told us all.
She did, like really. That in itself, because I haven't heard of. Besides, like like the store in the mall will have like it's like a little candy shop. Yeah. But like as far as the creative initiative that you're taking and like the color core, like all of that, that's really, and then it's black owned.
Yes.
That's really, really
That's
impressive. So yeah, girl, I'm gonna have to come down. I'm trying to get my figure right, but I'm gonna come see you.
Oh yeah.
Yes, 'cause I like candy.
I understand. Homecoming's coming and all that.
Look, I will
I
be
use
there.
my waist trainer. I'll come. My waist trainer be working wonders.
Yes,
I want to touch on this part because I know you know my husband. Let me give you the background on me and Lori. I met Lori last summer, actually early part of last year, when my husband and I had this ideal that we wanted to do a concert at the Greensboro Coliseum.
Oh,
She
I
did
remember
it
that
too.
concert.
She did.
I did. And
I reviewed it too, girl.
Lori was actually one of the people that helped us promote the event, Summerfest 16, last year through the Coliseum. And when I tell you, if y'all knew really her job title and what she does, like she does it and she does it well. Let me say that. She has a lot of hats. But I just want to say, because you know my husband and you see how we were, literally we was in the Greensboro Coliseum like this. Trying to get this show to do what it needed to do. Lord, thank you, Jesus. But how is it working with your other half?
Right. We get that question a lot. It's honestly, we're yin and yang. It's the perfect mesh. I am very much the dreamer in our relationship. I would be like your husband, honestly. I identify with him. And
I bet.
my husband is more of the realistic financials. Sweetheart, do you see what's in our account? We can't do this month, And I'm like, I want lights and glitter. And
Right.
So, I'm like, what do you mean we can't afford it? So, we have our, hey, I'm keeping it real, we have our moments too, and I'm thankful for him because a lot of the things that I want to do, I don't really think about them full scope. I think about it like the 180. He's already thought about the 360. So, it's a lot of times where I sit back and I'm like, man, I'm so glad he didn't let me do what I wanted to do. Because, I don't think about things all the way sometimes. I have really good ideas, but I think he's like my buffer and my soundboard.
You have the balance.
Yeah, it's the perfect balance, and I thank God for him. I do.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's how we work through we have our don't talk to me for the rest of the night, or whatever.
Right.
The next day we're like, okay, let's make it happen. So, but yeah, that's what it is.
Let me just add, they got the perfect little boy.
No.
I was going to ask you, how's the baby doing?
He's doing really good. He'll be 2 next Saturday.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, yeah, he'll be 2 next Saturday. So he's a handful. It's definitely trying to balance business and a baby. It's a lot.
Don't I know
It's
it?
a lot. So,
Lord. It is. Wow.
I recall you doing something else too, because I remember seeing you at Aggie Fest one year.
Yes.
And I was walking through, we had did the parade, and we was walking through Aggie Fest, and she was like, "Hey, Tamia," and I'm like, Yeah, you do jewelry too.
So
Tell
yeah.
us the other business.
So my jewelry business, Fashionable, that was my first business before we got married and started the candy business. And I had to let it go because it just was a lot. So I actually I bring it back out for like pop-up shops. Like I did homecoming last year, but then I do like a Christmas pop-up shop. But it's still there, but definitely the candy and the parties that we do downtown now, it takes up majority of our time. So it's just hard to one day I'll be able to do it all. And I love my full-time job too. So
And you work full time.
yeah, I work full time for Greensboro Coliseum Complex. So I'm an advertising coordinator. So yeah, so it's a lot, but you know, I really say I laugh and joke. I wish I could clone myself because I enjoy all of my jobs.
Girl,
I enjoy all of my jobs. So
Right,
it's
right.
Just
I
hard,
understand.
Everything out of
Wow.
ZP is a hustler. I don't care. Everything out of ZP is a hustler.
But I feel like all the jobs that I have prepared me for doing what we do now, which is my heart, doing the kids' parties. And, you know, I joke a lot and say every weekend we're going to some type of celebration, whether it's, you know, this past weekend we had a wedding and a gender reveal. You know, this coming weekend we're doing the Tropic Like It's Hot edible arrangement. And we have a birthday party as well. So, you know, it's always something going on. So, and I'm thankful for that.
Talking about. That's why I want to bring you on here so we get more people. Okay, you got a good following. You got a really excellent following.
Yeah, I love our social media. I try to do a lot up there, so it's always something. Trying to keep
Is that you and your husband on that picture that we have?
Ain't that cute? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that y'all?
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, the
Oh,
lollipop.
I literally looked. Please go to her social media.
Lollipop, yeah.
There's a picture of her and her husband, and when I tell you, I actually stared at it for like 5 minutes. Like you can just see, like it just makes you feel something. Like when I look at it. That's amazing.
I actually got Terry that left out of here. She took that picture. I saw
Really?
it with the camera, yeah. So shout out to Terry.
Yeah, shout out to Terry.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Oh wow.
I'm about to get with her.
Yeah.
I know. I was just about to say that.
Another female black business owner. She does photography. So she's
I can get
good.
her information too.
Yeah.
Right. Networking. That's how you do it. You gotta network.
She does wedding photography, all of this out. So yeah, she's good. But she did some photos for us when we opened up the store downtown. So yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
You got to let the people know once more how
Yeah.
they can reach you.
So once more, if you're getting married and you're trying to get an idea for what to do for wedding favors, give us a call. We do candy bar stations. If you're planning a birthday party for your kid, give us a call. We do kids parties. Or if you're planning a bridal shower, baby shower, sweet 16, girls night out, give us a call. You can come rent out our sweet spot downtown Greensboro, 412 East Market Street. And you can also go online. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Something Borrowed, BAROWED.
Nice.
Right.
Thank you
it.
so much for coming on. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you so much, sweetie.
I'm really gonna come though soon.
Oh, yeah.
I see
Thank
you
y'all.
soon. Thank you.
All right.
Miss Lori. That just
That
made
was
me
awesome.
happy.
I didn't know
That
something like that
was.
existed. I love things like that.
Surprised me. I didn't realize that was Lori. Love Lori.
Well, this is another awesome segment, okay?
Yes, it is.
Are y'all ready? This is a little different, okay? This is not a trap star, okay? It's not.
Okay now.
So I went to the artist blog earlier, like beginning of the summer. I want to say it was like May-ish, and came across some dope artists. Lola, what you guys experienced last week.
Amazing, by the way.
Amazing. Now this one is also amazing, okay? He's the other one that really caught my attention. I can relate with this dude, okay? So I'm going to call up Mr. Freedom Rider JG.
All right.
Freedom Rider.
Hey,
Welcome.
guy right here. What's up?
Put on the rings, yeah.
Thank you. Mwah.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely. We got to.
I'm excited. She didn't hype me up about you.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm great. Blessed.
You like
Blessed.
the ear right there. She said blessed.
Yes, Lord.
That's how you do it.
That's all right.
Yes. So tell us something about yourself, sir.
Well,
Tell the people.
yeah, tell
I
the
got your
people.
bio. Go ahead.
Well, I'm Tay. Tay the vocalist. Taylor guy, whatever you want to say. I'm tell you, I love to sing. Like it's like a passion of mine, like a great deep passion of mine. I think I started singing around 2009. I found myself in a situation that most young black men find themselves in. I was going through a little prison sentence, and while in the belly of the beast, I learned that I actually had a gift. Went through a little situation with the mother of my child. She decided to go her own way, but hey, naturally that's how it goes. But in that time, you know, it was a little heartache, whatever you want to call it. I started writing. My sister, she always told me never stop writing because it's like a gift. You can always express yourself through that way.
Right.
So my writing turned into poems. My poems turned into some humming. Next thing I know, I'm up in there talking about.
Yes, break it down.
You know,
So did you not know you could sing?
Right.
No, I didn't really I was in the chorus in middle school, but I didn't know I could like do my own thing until I was sitting up in there like, man, dang,
Wow.
she hurt me. Well, I'm about to.
I know that's right.
So I definitely started healing myself through that. I know
what's
most guys don't talk about it more. I'm a thug, yeah, all right, whatever. So
Right.
No, that's right.
you still
Right,
feel
that's
stuff.
facts. That's facts.
Yeah, definitely. So from there, I started writing, and I've been writing ever since. Came home, started letting people hear my stuff, and they were actually like, "Yo, I really love that song. Or I like this, or I can relate with this." And I was like, I'm glad that this gift that the Father blessed me was able to help you.
Right. Yes, blessed.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so who are some people that influence you? Since you you weren't naturally like you knew you can sing, so like when you started singing, like who are you like? I think I kind of want to stay in this lane, or
Well, I've always been attracted to Anthony Hamilton.
yes,
Oh yeah.
Anthony.
Oh yeah.
That's that guy. Like I love Anthony.
Love him.
My mother, she listened to all of them when I was growing up. Anthony Hamilton, my boy Joe,
Right.
all of those guys. Music Soul Child, Tyrese. That's my dog right there.
Oh my gosh, I named my son after him. Facts.
Oh,
That's deep.
For real.
that's all right.
That's because a lot of people don't even listen to those artists no more.
Right.
Like when you think about, we don't even have artists that are really like singing like that. Because you're talking about that love making back in the day
you talking
type
about
music.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it's
So a lot of people don't. You said Joe, they're like who? Joe, like you know what I mean?
I know Joe. That's Miss Queen too.
clean.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay.
I try to do everything. I try to do a little something.
Okay, do you do shows in Greensboro? Like you at the artist block?
Most of the time I go I'm starting to branch out more. I do the artist block. I have another event coming up in October. It's a women's breast cancer event.
Oh, nice.
wow.
Yeah, so they hit me up and asked me if I could come out there and do a little something for them. So I'm
Do
looking.
you happen to know the date?
I think it's October 20th, 28th.
We're gonna post it.
Please, if you don't mind getting us that information, because one thing a lot of people don't understand, Triad and Triad is an informational forum to keep everyone in the Triad abreast of what's going on in the Triad. So when you have shows, when you have things like that, please post them on our page, because a lot of people look to that page to see what's going on in the area.
Okay,
Right.
yeah,
So
I
please
got you.
get us that information.
I'll shoot it to you immediately. Definitely.
I know that's right. I'm excited to hear this.
Other stuff besides music, you got your shirt on. Tell us.
Oh,
I keep looking at this shirt. I'm trying to read it on the low. What does it
A
say?
million hustles.
Oh yeah, it's Queen got me this. This is a beautiful thing.
Did you say a queen?
Queen.
Oh my gosh. See, what is
I
y'all?
love
Y'all
my
better be
sister.
taking note. You hear what I'm
Well, you
saying?
better stop this.
Take right. Take note,
Gotta
please,
take care of
queen.
the sister, man.
Goodness. Okay, cause see, I'm okay. Go
Well,
ahead.
my shirt.
Trying to get my life
Look at that. You need to get your life over there.
Look at her. She is
Jesus.
This is a brand I'm trying to start up. Well, not trying. I am. Let's go ahead and speak
I
that.
know that's right. Speaking.
Just speaking to existence. What does it say?
It's called A Million Hustles. Hashtag
How can I get this shirt? Because let me tell you something. I put a post out there and about I threw some shade.
Uh-oh. Oh, she threw some shade. What you did?
But no. Basically, what I was speaking about was if you want to do multiple things, if you want to be able to have more than one lane, you should be able to do that, and not have to worry about somebody saying she doing too much. or what do she do?
That's
And
my
see,
whole
Oh
thing.
my
I
God.
can't
And this
stand
shirt
it
right there
myself.
is the epitome of everything
Right.
that I said. And I actually gave the definition of what an empire is. An empire is really someone, singular, that creates an environment that has multiple lanes, multiple hustles, multiple things that they got going on. But that one thing is ran by one person, but they actually illuminate everyone around them to create an empire. You understand what I'm saying? And this shirt is the epitome of what I was saying. I need this shirt. How much is it?
I got you. Well, I'm starting at maybe 15.
Okay.
I'm
well,
working on the female brand of it also because I
all right.
want women to also be
Can I
there.
model for it?
Definitely.
He was like, what? Did you get
Oh
that?
yeah, I got you. I
Or
got
what
you.
the back said?
What the back say? Hold on.
The back says, when no one else wants to give me a chance, I'll give myself one.
Ooh, no way.
You better sit down somewhere.
Right. Better drop
I just-
something.
Well, y'all heard me. I am one of his official models
It's going down.
for his t-shirt line.
It's
Only
going
on
down.
Triad.
Checkmate.
Because I feel like,
Right.
like you said, don't be stuck into a box. That's like with people in general, not just black men, but black women also. Don't be stuck in no box. Don't nobody tell you what you got to do this.
Right.
You got to stay home and
Save
cook
it.
and clean. No, you can get up and empower yourself and do something with yourself.
Right, absolutely.
Like it's a lot of stuff for us to do out here. And me myself, I do a lot. I sing, work, do maintenance work on the side. I do a lot. So I was like, okay. So on my Instagram page, I always put a million hustles at the bottom of everything I do because I refuse to just do
Hashtag.
one thing. Yeah, hashtag.
I know
Million
that's
hustles.
right. I know that's
Well,
right.
please tell us your social media. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a lot of followers after this. Please let people know how to get in contact with you.
Well, the main thing I'm on for now is Instagram, and that's Freedom Rider JG. I know that's kind of long, but same thing I tell everybody else. I like when people remember me. So when I say that, I don't mean it in a conceited way. I like to make an impression. Right. So Freedom Rider JG, freedom because I love freedom, and there's so many. Just with our people, period. Freedom is a big statement. Yeah. Rider because hey, if I'm gonna ride away, I'm gonna ride away with freedom. Period. And JG for my initials. Definitely. So Freedom Rider JG at Instagram, and I just started the Facebook. So forgive me about that. Like the artist block, they got mad at me about that. They were like, "You been telling us you was go do it a long time ago." Yeah, so it was bad. Like a whole bunch of people was like, "Look, man, you need to hurry up." So I was like, "God, I got you. So I
It's
think,
very important.
yeah, definitely. So I make sure I post all the information about that too.
Please, it's very important. If people be sleeping on Facebook,
For real.
I built all my businesses off of Facebook. I love Instagram. Don't get
For
me
real.
wong.
Instagram
I
not
love
really-
IG. You know, I got like 16,000 followers and all that. But let me tell you something. I do. On one of my pages. But seriously though, Facebook literally built my businesses. Like it really, because it's more community based.
Right.
Amazing.
So if you cannot get your community behind you, why would somebody from New York, somebody from Atlanta, somebody from Cali, somebody from Houston want to even rock with you?
Right.
A lot of people understand, well, I'm moving to Atlanta. Then you move to Atlanta and they Google you and nobody supports you in your hometown. Google weave doctors. I promise you, like you got to get your community behind you guys.
true,
People
though.
that's out there trying to do their thing, you have to get your community. You can be like, I don't mess with nobody around here.
I
You
hate
better
that.
start.
You know,
Because they're the ones who going to elevate you.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
and
your
you know-
start right there.
And I talk to so many artists, and they always say, "Oh, I don't do shows in Greensboro
That's
because
crazy.
I'm not messing
That's
with people."
crazy.
What you mean? Let me tell you something. When you go to a label, the first thing they're gonna want to do is pull up your social media, and they want to see who your followers and your fans are. And how you ain't gonna have not one follower or no fans from where you from?
Because they bought.
Exactly, and that's the thing. That's what they're gonna do next. They're gonna check to see if you faking it or if you real. So I don't understand why you wouldn't even want to get the experience. You know what I'm saying? The everything and get some followers in your community. Like, I mean, that's just ridiculous. So I wish y'all stopped telling me that because you sound crazy. Seriously. For real.
Well, I ain't no bought artist. I'm me,
See,
real raw.
there you go.
period.
There you go. Well, I'm
On
excited.
another subject, are you part of the Beard Gang group?
Oh, you know the beard.
Yes. Beard gang.
The beard
Look,
gang.
y'all popping right now.
I know.
gang,
You
hey,
know, it's
gang,
getting
gang.
cold.
Yeah, beard.
Y'all popping right now.
For real.
Look,
Yeah, wait.
It's getting cold too.
Nicki Minaj, you know, she was tired. That's my little side thing.
Nicki Minaj.
Side thing.
Oh, okay. And
She
just
made that
sighed.
song, you know, waves on swim, so they hate on him. So I like, you know,
Okay.
Oh, okay. You had to
All
make
right,
sure
all
she was
right.
telling the truth.
I'm crazy.
Okay.
I'm just playing with you, but nonetheless, yeah, Beard Gang definitely. I just went and got me some African pride. I had to put in there.
Yeah, you flipped it.
Oh, is that what you guys do?
Yeah, you got to take care of it. Got to. You don't want to have nothing scraggly.
Right, because then it be like all like dry and
You
stuff.
look
Right?
like a homeless person. Like, no disrespect to the homeless people, their own struggle.
Right,
You don't
right.
wanna,
For
you
real.
know,
No, for real. They are
they
struggling.
got their own struggle, but
They
you know,
do.
I don't want to walk around.
No
like that.
disrespect.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
like,
Understand
I'm
it.
good. I'm gonna make sure I'm straight.
Let me get my
Well, I'm-
stop smiling over here. Get my life together.
I'm excited to
Get
hear
my whole
this
life
song.
together over here, for like for real.
I hope you sang today because I want to hear you sing.
I got you.
Gang,
I got
gang,
you.
gang.
Gang, gang, back there. Gang, gang.
He not even. Look at this.
Gang, gang.
Chime
He
time.
ain't,
gang,
he
gang.
ain't no wild. He ain't with me.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hold it down for you though. I think I'm gonna do two for you today. So I'm gonna do one of my favorite ones. It's called Down in the Dumps, and the other one I got is called Freedom.
Okay,
Rise.
y'all ready? Trending in the Triad.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to go sit down and get comfortable.
Right, okay. Get my life. How about that?
Life together.
Yes.
I got
You ready? All right.
We stay
Rip
with
it up, babe.
Yes, definitely. If you double tap, it should just come right on for you. In the midst of your pain, I got you. Technical difficulties. Me and Hustles. Hey. In the midst of your pain, I'll show my face again. I don't love you like no other girl. I shield you from the rain. I'd blow away the clouds. Your name out loud. I love you like no other. Be your up when you were down. When you're down in the dumps and I'm up in the clouds, I've been where you are, so let me comfort you now. I know you're no fool, that's why I think you're so cool. Sweet love, let me be there for you. When you're down in the dumps and I'm up in the clouds, I've been where you are, so let me comfort you now. I know you're no fool, that's why I think you're so cool. Sweet love, let me be there for you. When you're down and you're out, cause the world's weighing you down, come lean your head on my shoulder, let it all pour out. Swear I won't say a word, we'll just sit there in silence first. I'll rub you down wherever it hurts. I'll sing to you if you think it's a word. I'll cook you breakfast in bed. I'll put some braids in your head. There's no need to lift a finger. Let me do it instead. When you're down in the dumps and I'm up in the clouds, I've been where you are, so let me comfort you now. I know you're no fool, that's why I think you're so cool. Sweet love, let me be there for you. When you're down in the dumps and I'm up in the clouds, I've been where you are, so let me comfort you now. I know you're no fool, that's why I think you're so cool. Make us so cool. Sweet love, let me be there for you. If we both had a long day at work, I'll be sure to put you first. We can shower together, baby. I'll wash your back first. I'll dry you off with the towel and some kisses. I want you to be my wifey and my mistress. We can let the dishwasher do the dishes. Right now, you're my only mission. Cause I know what it's like to be stuck in the ground. Emotions are whirling all around. So come join me up in the clouds. I promise I won't let you fall.
So we got that second part.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Right now.
Down in the dumps, man. I made that song really with the motivation. A lot of women go through a lot of different things. So I wanted them to have something that they could turn to. So whenever they down in the dumps, they can play that. It got like a kicky little vibe to it. And they can really like just vibe out real quick. You don't got to be down in the dumps by yourself. Let somebody pull you up. Definitely. And the other one I got for you is called Freedom. Like I said, this song embodies a lot of my story and a lot of the story for a lot of people that go through some things. So hopefully y'all can just vibe out with me real quick. The music for this one will be coming soon, but in the meantime, like I said, I'm Tay. I like to give it to you raw. Back in the day before they had music and guitars and all that stuff, when they was over in Africa, all they had was some drums to beat on. So yeah, so right now you go get the real raw. This is called Freedom. I got you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Cold bars and broken hearts. Mm-hmm. This is how tragedy starts. Mm-hmm. A worried mind and sleepless nights. Mm-hmm. A praying mother with weary eyes. Mm-hmm. A child lost without his father. Mm-hmm. A prison cell meets a distant father. Mm-hmm. A bitter woman for a baby mama. Mm-hmm. Phone calls are full of drama. Mm-hmm. I wanna cry but I can't shed tears. Mm-hmm. I can't show no weakness in here. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've had enough. Mm-hmm. I'm so close to giving up. Freedom. Mm-hmm. I feel it in my bones and I'm longing for home. I can't take this no more. I feel my ancestors' pain deep in my soul. My freedom. I just need one more chance to make my family proud of the changes in me. Let everyone know what freedom means to me. Mm-hmm. 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 Loud walls and silent nights. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm trapped inside. Mm-hmm. Bed springs and rusty razors. Mm-hmm. Officers with expensive favors. Mm-hmm. The wicked robbed the commissary. Mm-hmm. Be a man or be a fairy. Mm-hmm. If you stand alone, you better get religious. Mm-hmm. Or you walk around with stitches. Mm-hmm. I seen people dying here. Mm-hmm. That is my greatest fear. Mm-hmm. That I'll be the one to die right before they give me my freedom. Mm-hmm. I feel it in my bones and I'm longing for home. I can't take this no more. I feel my ancestors' pain deep in my soul. My freedom. Mm-hmm. I just need one more chance to make my family proud of the changes in me. Let everyone know what freedom means to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow! together. Oh my God.
Wow, that was really impressive. Okay, acapella, I see you.
Doing a little something.
Okay. Y'all gonna have to follow me now.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just the beginning, definitely.
No, that's right. That's
And it
awesome.
all
Like I done
started-
created a whole event around you in my head.
Right. For real.
Women only.
Women only. Hey, okay, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Gang, gang.
It's been an
That's what's
honor.
up.
Thank you for blessing us
Nah,
today.
I
We
appreciate y'all.
it.
Like I say, this is just the beginning, man. It's good to know that it started right here in the Triad. Chilling with the
Right.
Triad, man. Right
Thank
here,
you.
man.
Thank you so much. Like I'm
Thank y'all.
so impressed. I'm so impressed with you and your eye for talent. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for Trinity and the Triad. Please tune in next Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. live from our Facebook page from Hard Press Studios.
Yes.
Salute this man.
For real.
That's
See you
what's
next
up.
time. Let's get it.
Thank you. Wow.
You.
That's crazy.